Hey, how you doing? How you feeling? I hope you're doing great. Yeah, so I'm going to react to cops from around the world react to U.S. policing. Whoa. Ooh. I want to see I have to hear the stuff they have to say. Oh my God, because it's crazy over here, y'all. It's crazy. I'm hungry. My stomach's like growling. Let's just watch this. I can go eat.
Okay, I'm gonna hit play now.
It's the first moment when we can clearly see that Floyd is face down on the ground.
Oh my God.
With 3 officers applying pressure to his neck, torso, and legs.
That's a murder.
I'm glad he said that, because as a police officer, that's no excuses to do that. Like, why you have... I don't want to talk about it. Let's just continue.
I'm speechless, if I'm honest.
Whoa.
All right, so they went too fast. I want to try to see where they're from.
It's absolutely unacceptable.
I'm sorry, man.
Seeing that video of Floyd crying for his life, begging the police officer that telling the police officer he can't breathe, and he crying for his mother, even though his mother, I think they said his mother had passed away anyway, but the fact that he was crying for his mother, he was begging the police officer to take his, to let him breathe. He couldn't breathe, and this police officer took his life, and it's sad. It's so sad that as people, as human beings, we have to watch another person die and right in our face. It's like, whew, it's just sad.
Hours of training required in the United States versus the job.
For a barber, 1,300 hours.
It's 3,500 hours for being a plumber.
I would hope that police officers are getting a little more than what a barber gets.
And maybe towards where the lawyer is. Whoa.
647.
In Germany, I trained 3 years. We have practical and theoretical training.
In Northern Ireland, we're not just taught the legal side, we're taught how to use and think on our feet as well. And it's those skills that make you a better police officer.
It also doesn't help that America's policing system is fragmented to the point of farce, with around 18,000 different forces.
18,000.
18,000 sets of rules, policies, regulations, and 18,000 levels of accountability.
Here in Canada, we have 141.
In the UK, we have got 43.
In Italy, there's basically only 2.
We have 17. I will never complain about that anymore, since there is a country that has 18,000.
The warrior mindset, Kentucky State Police Academy.
Gee.
The very first essential for success is a perpetually constant and regular employment of violence.
Oh, there's the word again, violence. I don't like that word.
I know.
Who said that?
Oh my God, it's Hitler.
His quote is actually part of the slide that they're using. Is that
I didn't realize that. I'm just now noticing that.
right?
Yeah.
I don't like to say that name.
I'm speechless, if I'm honest.
Wait a minute.
There's been silly people that don't like the use of that word warrior with law enforcement. Is our cops the frontline troops in this war? Yeah. And they don't want to use the word warrior?
Is he saying that police officers are at war with the community? The police officer is there to serve the community.
Thank you.
I have to tell you, I do have a firearm on me.
Don't reach for it, then. Don't pull it out. Don't pull it out.
All we see is this scenario going the way that we've been trained that it could go.
Guess which of the following images are US soldiers in Iraq and which are police officers in American City?
Wait, in Iraq, and which one are police officers in America City? I wouldn't even know. I can't tell. I don't know nothing about none of this.
Okay. All of them are, I think, are soldiers.
And I think number 2 and 4 are militaries.
I don't.
Oh!
They're all police.
They're all police. Oh, shit.
See, I didn't know the difference. They all look heavy the same. All the equipments and stuff. I'm sorry. I got a hiccup.
For several nights this week, this was Ferguson, Missouri. Tanks.
Policing is very dangerous work, but police officers are not warriors.
I police in Northern Ireland, have done for 21 years. I still, to this day, have to check under my car for a bomb being underneath my car. And even then, I still do not see myself as a warrior.
I'm happy that our police officers have got the sense to be able to talk to members of the public and realize that they're servants of the public and not an occupying force.
Cops accused of stealing over $225,000 can't be sued thanks to qualified immunity.
What's that?
Judges created qualified immunity to protect individual officers from liability.
And what it's morphed into is almost absolute immunity for law enforcement officers.
It's probably a dream comes true for officers that want to break the law.
The same law that should apply to members of the public should apply to the police.
I didn't even know there was a law for that. See, I know, I'm American. I didn't even know that.
Officers as well.
We have to take the same consequences. We have to have the same punishment.
We have the Special Investigations Unit. We have the Office of the Independent Police Review Directorate.
I used to be the chief of the police academy in Georgia, and also I used to be the chief of Ukrainian National Police. They were both very corrupted, and it was a huge legacy from the Soviet Union. In Georgia, we disbanded entire traffic police. We fired 15 to 20,000 police officers. And Ukraine, it was the same. Reforms in the law enforcement system were so vital. You have accountability in front of the citizens.
There's corruption everywhere. Doesn't matter. There's corruption everywhere. Everywhere.
Research suggests that black people are about 3 times more likely to be killed by police than white people.
So you agree that there may be systemic racism?
I don't agree that there's systemic racism in the police department.
Of course there is. Early in the 90s, in the UK, a young man called Stephen Lawrence was murdered. The government commissioned an investigation. It concluded that there was systemic racism in the police service. The beginning of the solution is to acknowledge that it exists.
Yeah, some of them don't want to accept that it exists. They want to brush it off. Oh no, that's not what's going on. Yes, it is, but they want to brush it off because it's it's not affecting them. So they just want to brush it off, but it does exist.
Officers cuff Floyd's
Let's
hands
just keep it
behind his
real.
back, and Koenig walks into the restaurant.
Oh man,
what's your name?
He was quite impassive, right? I mean, he was not aggressive at all.
Floyd says he is claustrophobic and refuses to enter the police car.
He tells them he can't breathe.
I didn't realize that they had got him handcuffed and in a seated position. Well, leave him there and find out what his medical problems are.
All 4 officers are now gathered around Floyd.
They had him in the car once. I don't understand why they ripped him out of the car.
Why isn't that other officer telling him to get off his neck?
1 to 3 big guys. I mean, it's like, of course, it's excessive.
I don't want to see the video. I've seen it once and I've been crying all day. I don't think I want to see it.
Of course.
The fact that not one of them have actually turned around and said, get off his neck.
Nope.
It's almost that arrogance.
Yeah.
Chauvin's kept his knee on Floyd's neck for a total of 8 minutes and 46 seconds.
That's a murder. I really do feel sorry for the police officers who were there, want to do a good job.
Then doing their job in very difficult circumstances and putting their lives at risk.
But there is no rule of law with corruption. There is no democracy with corruption.
I identify myself with being a cop very much. I love my job. And when I see that other people wearing the same uniform as I do, killing people, I feel ashamed.
Oh, yeah, but yeah, so this is sad, but I'm glad that they're seeing this and y'all seeing this. But if there's any other videos you would like me to react to, comment below, let your girl know, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and watch these videos that I have, and I'll see you later. Peace.